Hello everyone, this is the Angular project setup video. Let's understand how to set up the first Angular application, understand what is Node Package Manager and what is the purpose of it, how is it going to help us with the Angular application, and as a final step, let's run the Angular application and render the app in the browser. First of all, why do we need to install Node.js and how is it related to Angular? Let's understand that part before installing Node.js. Angular does not need Node.js directly, and it is not mandatory to use Node.js, but you will need Node.js to build, develop, and deploy an Angular application. Let's understand Node Package Manager. So by default, when we install Node.js, Node Package Manager comes with it, and it allows you to manage your dependencies. So you don't have to worry about operations like adding a dependency or removing some of the dependencies or updating the package.json. NPM gives you Angular CLI, which is a great tool for building your Angular application easily. And also Node.js allows you to spin up a lightweight web server to host your application locally on your system so that you can easily test the Angular application while developing in our local system. Before installing Angular CLI, let's understand why do we need this. Angular CLI stands for Angular Command Line Interface. As the name implies, it is a command line tool for creating Angular apps. It is recommended to use Angular CLI for creating the Angular apps, as you don't need to spend time installing and configuring all the required dependencies or wiring everything together. Angular CLI is used for much more than just creating an Angular project. It can be used to create the components or services, pipes or directives and more. Also, it helps in building, serving and testing the application. It makes the Angular development workflow much easier and faster. Now let's create our first Angular project. To create an Angular project, we use the new command, so which is ng new space the project name. For example, if you are creating first Angular application, we can write the command like ng space new space first Angular app. To run the application in local, we use ng-serve command. So this is our first Angular application running on 4200 port, and you can see by default Angular starts the application on 4200, and this is our first application rendered onto the browser. See you in the next video, and we will look into the Angular 17 project folder structure. Thank you.